Hello there, soul listeners. Welcome to A Twin Flame Journey. I'm Aura, and welcome to the channel. So make sure you hit that bell button and also hit the all and subscribe. And also like this video if you would like to see some more content about this. So welcome to a story that has been universally delivered right to you. And also, this is a story about two counterparts. So let's see what's going on in this story. We have yin energy, yang energy, and also in the middle, all right, which is mutual. Okay. So let's see what we have going on. Let's take a look at this side. Also, I don't read sexes either, so just take whatever is yours and leave the rest, okay? We have runaway. Get away, keep away, give up on this side. Okay. And then underneath the deck, independent. Definitely running energy, obviously. But it almost feels like it's not just their counterpart that they're running away from. I almost feel like they're running away from, or they're attempting now to run away from something else in their life. Like it kind of feels like a dead-end job that they want to disappear from, that I feel like isn't working out. I'm almost getting this kind of energy for this side. It's like they want to literally pack up and leave a job that it's like they can't stand. But I do feel like this is an energy of a counterpart that ran away from someone that they really love. Someone that they actually really care about. And I'm hearing for this one, it's like they didn't have a choice in the matter. They didn't have a choice. It's like they had to do what they had to do. What's the mutual energy between these two counterparts? Oh. We have miss you. Yeah. Miss you. Things are calming down between these two counterparts as well. It's like the both of you are missing one another. And it is on an energetical level. Tell me about the yang energy. How is... We have two cards. We have sunset, empty room. Taboo underneath photograph. Oh, photography. That says photography. Interesting. So it's like the two of you are reminiscing about one another. It's like there is this kind of telepathic communication happening. I kind of see an individual or, a counterpart that's sitting in a room and they just feel very lonely. It's like I've got nobody here on my side, or it's like no one really ultimately compares. But there's opportunity here. Like there are doors opening. Like you see how this room, it looks empty, but literally there is an opportunity coming into play because the doors open. Okay. I also feel a very light energy or someone connecting to their ancestors, either at a particular time of daytime, and I'm also seeing a yang energy, like they're very connected to their ancestors. They're very connected at a particular time of day. It's like it's the same day every time. And this also feels like someone who's doing a lot of meditations, doing a lot of reflecting. Okay. Let's pull some tarot and tell me about this yin energy. Tell me about this yin energy, please. Three of Swords. Yeah, they're very hurt, very broken. 10 of Swords. I feel like this is some type of betrayal that's happening in their life. I kind of feel like there's a lot of dead ends happening here in their life, and it also is. It's like it's very much relative to their career. It's like they're very financially stable, but there's other things happening in their life that is coming to an end and coming to a close. It's like you can't, how much longer can you do this? And it's like the further or the longer that they're doing this, they're working this career or they're staying in this type of situation. It's like they just literally want to pack up and go. 3 of Swords here. 10 of Swords underneath the deck, the Hermit. Oh, the 4 of Wands underneath that. Yeah, it's like they're in some type of solitude, but at the same time, I see someone who's working. I feel this storyline of someone working a job that they don't want to be there anymore. And it's like they're also or were in some type of relationship that really hurt them. But they ran away from their ultimate counterpart. They ran away from someone that actually really cared about them. And I feel like realistically on a spiritual level, it's hurting them more. And then it's going to start showing on the outside. Like it's starting to show on the outside, like physically starting to show. And I feel like it's the job that it's like they just don't care anymore. They don't care about it anymore. They don't want it. We have the 10 of Cups, the Moon, and Judgment. Yep. They just want to be happy. And they want to be happy with someone. See, 6 of Swords underneath the deck. It's like they just want to travel and leave. They just want to pack up and leave and go somewhere. But it's just like, where am I going to go? And how is it going to go down? Because we do have the Moon card. Like, it's like they have this, because they don't know what's going to happen. And because they're feeling so confused about, well, how am I going to know that this is going to happen? Or how am I going to know, what the future is going to look like? But it's like, it's kind of like the universe telling them, well, you're never going to know unless you find out. It's like the divine is telling them, you're never going to know unless you go see for yourself. Okay, the moon card here. But, I see the 10 of Cups here, and it's just like they're telling themselves over and over again, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy with them. And I really want security and prosperity and, happy home, happy life. That's literally what I want. And I feel like the divine is reminding them, you can have it, but are you really going to stay in this situation for very long? I feel like there's a breaking point here on this side. Six of Swords. It's like they just want to pack up and go somewhere, travel. They want to travel and see somebody. Who do they want to go travel to see? Page of Wands. And we have the Nine of Swords. I feel like this is going to be someone who's going to casually reach out to someone. I feel like these two could be at a distance from one another, or it's almost like it's not very far. Maybe they're not very far from one another, or they're just not speaking to one another. But the two of you are missing each other. It could be telepathic, but they are really worried about saying anything. They're worried about speaking to their counterpart. They're worried that whatever it is that they've done cannot be forgiven. Whatever it is that they have, done, or however it is that they responded to this connection cannot be undone. And I feel like their actions are going to be to reach out and be like, hey, how are you? But truth be told, they're worried. They're really worried, and they're also in their head about what to say. It's like the only thing that's stopping them is the clarity that they need. Well, I don't know how they're going to respond. But on the other side of feeling that blockage of reaching out and saying something is a blessing. It's the fear that the fear that is holding them back. But at the same time, if they don't take this risk and they don't take this chance, they'll never know. They will never know. And they have trouble with that. They recognize that they have trouble taking risks. They have trouble. They have trouble with that. Okay, tell me about this mutual energy. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this has been brewing. You know, the one thing I'm getting with this too is it has been brewing for quite some time. And I see how the Knight is facing this way. So it does feel like it's coming from this side to this side, right? But I feel like this is also, wow, look at this. Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is about working together and accomplishing something very similar. Like you see how these two are looking at one another. There's abundance, there's prosperity, 10 of Pentacles. Like this is two people who deserve one another, who can accomplish anything together. Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Like this is opportunity of coming together and working with one another and setting aside differences, right? I'm also hearing like for this mutual energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles here, but I'm hearing like this has been a long time coming. This has been something that has been brewing for quite some time. And he's, Knight of Pentacles, he or she, you know, is very, they know what they want. They know what they desire. And it is this person who is over here, okay? It is this person over here. They deeply have been desiring them for quite some time. And it's like they can't help it. I just dropped my deck of cards, so hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, it does feel like it's coming from this side, like an offer is coming on this side. And this is mutual, okay? So, let's see. Tell me more about this mutual energy, because the both of you are fond of one another while also missing one another. The both of you are missing one another. Could be telepathic, could be energetically, but let's see. Maybe there's communication between the two of you. Let's see. Oh, we have the Sun and we have the Three of Wands with the Two of Cups. Wow. There's a lot of abundance here. I mean, if the both of you are missing one another, if communication comes in from one or both of you, it's like happiness. It's like being very happy to hear from one or the other. There could be a lot of silence between the two of you. But this is somebody being very happy. I do feel like over here is very receptive to this, or could be very receptive, but I feel like there's a strong sense there's a strong feeling here that it's just like the both of you are thinking about the future, like not just a relationship, but what the future is going to look like for the both of you. Where do I want to live? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do with my life if I were to have a relationship? If I really were to have a relationship with my counterpart, my twin flame, what is it going to look like? Should I be afraid? And there's a lot of planning here for the future. Preparation. I feel like the two of you preparing for something. That's what I feel like is happening in this story. Okay. Tell me about the yang energy. We have the Tower, the Death, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like this yang energy, I feel like she or he, but I feel like she is trying to eliminate the negativity in her life. I feel like she is also avoiding external factors that put limitations on her. She is reflecting. I feel like she's reflecting on this connection. What went wrong? What could have went right? But Two of Swords, like I feel like she's struggling as well to look at this. Maybe she has struggled in the past to look at certain things that were maybe or could have been perceived as wrongdoing, lies, deceit, all of that. But I feel like there's a lot of transformation happening as well. And I feel like it's going to be very shocking to many. Maybe she is going through some type of transformation, isolation, a lot of reflecting. Like I see the Sunset card, and I just see a very lighthearted energy who is a feminine basically, but she's doing a lot of reflecting. She's looking at everything that has happened in this connection that has created this new version, because we have death here. Because he or she is ultimately who has ignited this. And it's like he didn't do it on purpose, but it happened that way. Okay. What can we expect from these two? What can we expect from these two for this story? What can we expect from these two? Three of Pentacles, the Empress. Wow. Three of Cups, Knight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles underneath the deck. I feel like there's It's like there's a lot of patience that has to happen between these two, more so, but it's also about like working together, finding common ground. Three of Pentacles is literally about working together, finding some type of common ground with one another instead of seeing the other side to this connection. We have the Empress here, the growth, prosperity, maybe a pregnancy too, because she is, you know, pregnant, but it doesn't have to be a child. But it also could be something new, something being born, something being birthed. It could be a business. It could be a career that both of you have never done before. All right. Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, and also celebrations, celebrating our love for one another, celebrating our mutual respect for one another. I feel like the two of you might be drinking wine together, or you may enjoy drinking wine. I'm kind of seeing that. And I'm also seeing like a vineyard as well. Okay, so can you tell me more? Actually, I think I'm going to use the Twin Flame Oracle for this, for final Oracle messages. Tell me more about this connection. We have expectation, and we have promise. See, the two of you have made a promise to each other to literally come back to one another. Like, that's what I'm feeling for this story. You have made a promise to either come together or work with one another to some degree. Maybe it is some type of business or generational wealth. Okay, it's something along those lines, but the two of you have made a promise, and I feel like in many lifetimes to come together. All right, and I feel like there is, you know, there's a strong sense of this expectation maybe in the back of your minds about this, but there is, it's like the two of you have made this promise, this undeniable promise to come back to one another. Look at this. Hold me. I need to feel your arms around me. The two of you bring physical healing to one another, and it is very magical. Look at this, mine. Can I get a couple more messages? Let's see, a couple more messages. Our love is real. Yep. Our love is real. And we also have silence. See, I was saying there was silence between the two of you. I was literally saying that maybe this person was silent while this person was not, or vice versa. Okay. Let's get one more oracle message, please, for this story. Yeah. You guys need each other. I'm sorry to say this, but you ultimately need each other to kind of succeed, to match one another. It's like one of you has particular skills while the other one of you has a different set of skills, like healing. Yeah. The both of you bring healing to one another. Maybe I'm also kind of getting like when the two of you reunite, maybe a child will happen, or the coming together will occur. I'm also seeing like the two of you in past lives. Look at this. Like maybe in past lives you met each other at a very, very, very young age. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Time apart. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this story. I will see you in my next video. Take care, and this is a Twin Flame Journey.